All right, class, welcome to your last week. Can you believe it's the last week of this semester already? So I've really enjoyed reading all of your assignments, your discussion posts, all of your input throughout this short semester. And this last week, I really want you to take a look at some of the very important items to a leader and a manager. We're going to look at two topics this week. The first one's going to be human resource policies. And then in chapter 18, we're going to look at organizational change and stress management. So in chapter 17, you're going to get a feel for all of the things that your human resource department does for you, how important it is. So in the past, human resource management was looked at as merely an add-on to an organization, a support function. But today we've evolved where we look at human resources now as a strategic component of the organization to enable us to get to achieving our goals. So human resource management, or HRM, will often have a seat at the table, at the decision-making table, the board of directors, those types of things among the senior leaders. And their role is by identifying specific skill sets that we may need to support our efforts in the future, they can devise methodologies to obtain those skill sets, the human capital, if you will, to be able to accomplish those goals. And that in turn makes the organization much more competitive and much more profitable. In chapter 18, so it's this weekend. I'm sure we all saw the horrific news about the mass shootings, things like that, and unfortunately, this is indicative in today's society of people who have failed to learn how to deal with adversity and change, who can't accept when and can't cope when things go their way. So change in an organization often brings about conflict. People don't like change. They push back against it. They resist. But you as leaders need to understand that, need to figure out a way to overcome that, need to guide people through the process. First of all, identify resistance, its source, where it comes from, and why somebody's resistant to that change. And then use sound methodologies to, as I said, guide them and overcome that. And you'll look at a few of those concepts as you read through the topics this week. Your assignments include two major events. The first assignment, M9A1, is your leadership action plan. And really what that's designed to do is have you articulate from a leadership perspective how you've changed, what you've taken from this class. It's a PowerPoint presentation that you'll submit in the Dropbox in My Learning, and it should be about 12 slides, but a couple of key things. Make sure that it's about 12 slides, but it also includes your speaker notes. Don't write a whole lot on the slides. Your slides should be a guide to get you through a presentation. Normally in a face-to-face class, you would get up in front of the class and give this. If you want to send me your PowerPoint and send me a video of you presenting it, great, I'd love to see that. It's not absolutely necessary But at the minimum, you need to make sure you have speaker notes in there. Make sure that you pay attention to the elements of the assignment. Read it thoroughly, look at the grading rubric, and make sure you follow that. It's 10% of your grade, so it's a significant assignment. And it's also the assignment that we as faculty use to validate this class, to see whether or not they're meeting the benchmark. The class meets the benchmark, and whether or not it's providing the right information to you, the student. Second major assignment is the M9T1, your final exam. Just like with the midterm, it's 50 questions, multiple choice, true, false, and you'll have 2 hours to complete that. So don't wait until the final day or the last 2 days to complete these 2 assignments. They're significant. Make sure you get them done in addition to your assignments in my management lab, and finish out the semester strong, since this is the last week. Again, I've enjoyed reading a lot of your assignments, reading your discussion post, and getting to know you as we've gone through this short summer class. And I wish you much luck in the upcoming semester, and I hope to see you around campus and possibly in my future classes. Thank you.